Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Well, oh, there we go, class. Well done. There's the bell. So let's go ahead and get it all kicked off and started, shall we? So let me try to figure this out, you know. So trying to get my thoughts together on this because, I was going over my notes, and shout out to the content creators that, when I was doing the show, and then after the other content creators picked it up, Business Talk with Kay, Grandmaster Troll, GMT, different people picked it up, and we all started assessing it from our points of view. Business Talk assess it from the business perspective about the partnerships with YouTube, which he broke it down very, very, very well. And GMT went into the metric details of how they did things. But see, what scared me was that was not enough for the dying religion of Red Pill. Uh, you had men running on a panel trying to understand, trying to understand um, who's going to step up and be the leaders for Red Pill. You know, it kind of threw me off because I remember watching this movie, Pirates of the Caribbean, and what they said was somebody always had to drive. It was a cursed ship. Let me make sure I get it correct. It was a cursed ship, and it was called the Dutchman. And the Dutchman had to have a captain. Granted, all the cursed and discombobulated pirates on the Dutchman, they were, oh my God, this is miserable, this is horrible, we get treated all kind of ways and we can't get this. They never thought to just get off the Dutchman. And so they stayed on Dutchman and just took the abuse. Now, on with that, you have this red pill. And though the captains of the red pill ideology are gone and dead or run off or lost everything or destitutely underfunded, you still have it where people are still trying to find a new captain. And see, at this point, it's fair to assess this is some type of mental illness or sickness, or it has to be something. It has to be something because to see this many people fail in this ideology, right? And people are still trying to find some type of leader. At some point, you have to bring up the definition of insanity. And in seeing that, I was listening to men, young men, go hard for people who have failed in this ideology. But yet these same men want to yearn to be seen as something, though it has produced nothing but failures. And you ask, like, well, why would you get on the Dutchman? Why would you run with that ideology? Why would you go with those talking points if they don't work? And when you ask them the question, they don't know. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is insanity. To do something over and over and over again, to join, look for, try to raise and rear up something to lift up a certain narrative that has only begotten failure. Now, after a while, I didn't argue. I didn't fuss. I just told them the truth and went about my way. There was no point to. You cannot cure mental illness with that of trying to tell them the truth, because they're going to mentally believe whatever they want to believe. So whatever truth that these men and women believe, you have to let them have it. You have to let them have it. Because they're already set in a certain type of way or format. They're not going to be moved. Again, I told you. I told you. You can't fix these men. You can't try to reason with these type of women. The only thing you can do is back away. You see, that bothered him because when I asked him certain questions, he could not answer it. When I brought forth other information, they started to ponder, stutter, stagger, try to reformulate because they could not compute or handle the logic that was before them. What's going on, James? So at that point, you can't try to, hey, you better do this or y'all gotta need to do that. No, you just gotta let them have it. You gotta just let them have it. Uh, you know, I watch these. I'm watching these people argue for 4 hours straight over people who have quit on them, failed them, and who are long since dead. You can't do nothing with that. You can't. Let them have it and leave them alone. Class dismissed.